Hi, and welcome to Wellness Workouts with Katrena. This is part of my range of motion playlist. So if you click on the playlist, you can get all of them. So we started out with neck and back, and we're moving to the shoulders and arms on this video. Check with your healthcare provider first before starting or changing any exercise routine. Find out what's safe for you. Listen to your body. If your body's telling you not to do a particular movement, don't do it. I will be modifying on this side because I have a shoulder injury. I've injured my rotator cuff, so you'll see a little bit of passive range of motion exercises on my part. So this video is to prove that you can still exercise even if you're injured. So make sure to check with your doctor to find out what's safe. Wear comfortable exercise clothes. I recommend shoes with closed toe and closed heel. Grab a chair and join me. You're welcome to listen to music throughout this. So if you can play some good music in the background, I always enjoy listening to music as I exercise. So what we'll do first is sit in the chair, come forward just a little bit so that your back is not on the chair unless you need that back support. I'm going to bring the arms down and just shrug the shoulders up and down. So we're working into a range of motion into the shoulders. A lot of times if you're working with the arms forward, like at a keyboard, working on cars and things like that, you can feel it a lot in the shoulders. All right, we'll do one more this way, and then we'll take it into a shoulder roll. Now as you roll the shoulders, focus on pulling the shoulders back and bringing those shoulder blades closer together in the back. That'll get you a better workout there. Deep breathing as you go. Exhale back and down. Inhale forward and up. Now if my speed isn't working for you, it's okay for you to go slower or faster than I'm going. Let's try reversing this when you're ready. And let's do two more. And you might want to plant your feet just a little bit apart here on these other exercises because we're going to be lifting the arms. So it's always good to have a good base of support. So bring those hands down. What we're going to do is just reach forward. I may not be able to reach as far forward or as far up as this side is injured, so I may not be able to get quite as high on one side versus the other. So just listen to your body. If your body's telling you to ease off a little bit, feel free to do that. You can also reach behind you. And let's bring the thumbs up. Once again, deep breathing as you go. And let's say if you wanted to add a little bit more range of movement in an injured arm, you can assist it. Just take that hand under the forearm and help raise it up this way. So you may need to play the video twice if you're doing passive range of motion where you're assisting on one side because you still want to work the other side. Let's do one more like this. And back down. Let's roll the shoulders. All right, this one we're going to start with the arms coming up and down. So once again, sitting up straight and tall, bring those shoulders back and down. Make sure you've got good posture here. The posture muscles can really help a lot with core strength. So if you have a good strong core, you're less likely to have injuries if you fall, or maybe not as serious injuries. Deep breathing. I'm laughing at myself because I injured myself. A dog broke its chain and was coming after me from behind, and I turned around and I fell and I hurt my shoulder. So yes, you can get injured when you fall. I'm living proof of that. but it's okay. All right, let's do one more like this. This next one, we're going to start with the arms here. All right, so your arm is bent. What we're going to do is take it up and down. Now I'm going to try, this arm is hurting, so I'm not going to do this side because it's just not wise to do that with the active range of movement. But if you're not injured, go ahead and do both arms right here. Keeping that shoulder down, so you don't want to lift up like this. You want to keep that shoulder down as far as you can, and you're just isolating that shoulder muscle in there. And then once again, if you are okay doing passive range of motion, you can always help your arm. A lot of people get what's called frozen shoulder, so you want to be able to move the shoulder in as many areas as you can. All right, the next time we're going to leave it up if you can. And then we're going to push forward and then pull backwards. So I'm going to take this one lower and do the same thing a little bit lower. So I'm modified here, but most people, if you don't have an injury, you can do both arms on the same height. Now when you come back, squeeze the shoulder blades just like we did before. All right, we'll do 2 more of these. All right, now what we're going to do is pick one arm and come all the way across and over. So we're going to go all the way across. Feel free to take it down if your shoulder is getting tired. Or if you feel like you're strong enough, you can go right across the top, keeping that elbow up. So be careful not to hit the back of your chair. Let's do 2 more of these. And bring that arm down. We're going to roll. We do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to show a modified version with a little bit of passive range of motion. So I want to help my arm go across because my arm is not ready to do that on this side. But like I said, I like to be real. You know, sometimes life isn't perfect, but you just keep going. You do what you can. Let's try 2 more on this side. And for the counters, once again, I apologize if I don't have everything even. You're welcome to even it up. And bring that arm down, and let's roll the shoulders again. All right, this one we're going to row. So imagine you're rowing a boat. We're going to come down to one side and bring it down and forward. So you can get your paddle going here. So you're bringing that elbow pretty far back if you can. Let's do 1 more on this side. All right, we're going to bring it to this side. We're going to start rowing on this side. Once again, bringing that elbow pretty far back. If you need to slow it down or speed it up, feel free to do that. Two more. And let's bring it back in. This time we're going to bring the elbows right by the side. So bring them in fairly tight. We're going to take the arms out and in. Feel free to cross it. And then when you cross it the next time, take the other arm on top. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades once again in the back. Exhale out. Inhale as you come back. Let's do one more like this. All right, now we're going to work into the wrists. So what we're going to do is turn and turn. So imagine the parade wave. There we go. All right. So you're twisting the hand, working into the wrist. And you can bring it down this way if that's more comfortable. Let's do one more like this. And then make a fist and open the fingers. Fist and open. Now as you open the fingers, feel free to spread the fingers out as wide as you can. Two more like this. Now what we're going to do is tap the first finger and then move to the second, third, and fourth, and then work our way back in. Another option to get a little bit deeper is to push. Push down the thumb. Hoping you can see that. Let's work our way back to those first fingers. And then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bring it down. Roll those shoulders again. This next move, we're going to go all the way up and overhead if you can. So we're going to take it up and reach all the way up and overhead. This arm is not going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to do one arm here. Deep breathing. Keep going. So if you could take both arms up and overhead, that's great. Now, if you have an injured arm, you're welcome to take it and lift up if that's comfortable to you. And then back down. You may have to slow it way down to do that. And if that's uncomfortable, don't try to do it yet. Once again, check with your doctor and find out what's safe for you. Let's do two more of these. And bring it down. We're going to do one more exercise. Take the arms out wide. And give yourself a big hug. And take it out wide. And other arm on top. Open nice and wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Let's do one more on each side. So we got this arm on top. And last time. Thank you so much for joining me for these range of motion exercises. Then if you're on the playlist, the next one will feature the legs and the hips. So I hope you have a great day, and thanks for joining me. Feel free to post any comments that you wish.